So you both graduated from high school in 46, is that correct?
No, I graduated in 47.
47?
They put me back to third grade because I was too young, they said. I think because I got discouraged and quit going to school. Mama grabbed me by the ear and dragged me up to school. Kids would make fun of me, and teachers, we had lousy teachers.
I liked school, and I mainly had good teachers.
So I just quit doing anything. I'd go uptown and play. But they stuck me back, said I was too young.
To kind of help you on, I remember my third grade teacher, she gave us some sort of a test, and I was the top, and she made me so top in getting things out for, oh, what shall I say? I can't.
Out of the library and stuff.
Yeah.
She was the teacher's pet.
Well, certainly.
So she sent you on trips or errands or anything like that she needed?
Yes.
And the superintendent would come along and pick her up in his arms and carry her around school.
Yes, it was embarrassing. I was in third grade by that time, and I thought I was growing up, and he would take me around through the school, open the door and say, you know, he introduced me. Embarrassing. Yeah.
Little red-headed, cute little red-headed girl. Of course, that changed when she got older, but didn't it?
It just got redder. So.
Oh boy. And I was pretty coffee. I was a six-man team, and I run fast. Went to Belleville, and they had lousy team. And every time they'd scrimmage, I was on the second team because I wasn't approved to play football yet in a new town. Every time they get a ball, I'd run a touchdown, run them jokers. And the coach one day, I guess I was kind of cocky, maybe. Can't imagine that, but I must have been. Coach says, you can be stopped, you know. I said, I don't know anybody here that can do it. He said, I can. I don't know whether you can or not. He had no pads, helmet, or nothing. And I got the ball and took off, and he nailed me, man. This football field had a number 9 steel wire around it. We went through that wire. I don't think it's steel, it's iron wire. But he took me right through that wire. Hurt. He got up and said, oh, you hurt, you hurt. He felt so scared. I said, no, I ain't hurt. I wouldn't tell him I was hurting like the devil. But he showed me that I could be stopped. Oh boy, he's a really nice guy.
You used to tell stories about outhouse incidents like that.
Every Halloween, every hour.
Halloween, you bet.
The outhouses would get upset. And there's one guy that ran the harness shop, shoe shop. Haynes was his name. And boy, you boys fooling with my outhouse, you're going to be in trouble because I'm going to be inside the shotgun. And he preached that to the kids. Well, they upset his outhouse, but they upset it on the door. And he was in there. But he stayed there till he get somebody to set it back up so he could get out. But then, that was the bigger boys. I wasn't in on. I was too little to be on that. Oh boy. They had a principal for a number of years that everybody hated, called him Hitler. He finally quit teaching and bought the drugstore. And the drugstore had an entrance, kind of a little room that went in there. One year the boys took outhouse, carried it down to the drugstore and shoved it in that, just fit in that entry for the front door so nobody could get in or out. Oh shoot, they done some funny things.
Did Wayne or Dale do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, Wayne got in trouble.
All the kids done that.
I'm about to tell you about that, now I can say it.
One of my schoolmates from the very beginning, Norman Sankey, he was a character. His dad had a machine shop. He made some gunpowder. He's always doing something. And we went to the theater that day. I wasn't, none of the other boys sitting around, and he went clear down in front. Movie was going on. The man running that theater was old Grafton Nutter. Kind of like Ichabod Crane, big, tall. Well, Norman had that gunpowder in a jar, and he poured some out in the seat, wooden seats. Of course, it's dark. He couldn't tell what we poured. I need to set that off. Well, that lit up that whole theater like a flash well, and it just filled with smoke. Old Grafton Nutter coming down there in about 3 steps. Grabbed him by the neck and threw him on the... Never will forget that. But old Norman Sankey was always doing something. That was a good days. The kids there never bothered handicapped. My granddad was crippled and an old man. They never upset his toilet, but he had barrels full of trash. And they took his barrels of trash and dumped them out in the street. We brought the barrels back. And he always thought, boy, the kids done me a favor. Well, they did. But no one ever bothered the older women or handicapped or anything. They went and took a farmer's tractor one time, moved some stuff around. This is the wintertime. And he drained the tractor and they burned it up. And of course that cost a bunch of boys. They found out who it was. They had to pay to fix it. One year they put a plow clear up on the roof of the schoolhouse. Took it apart and put it up there. It was a hay rack they put on the roof. And the plow they put in the hallway. And then they put some cattle in the principal's office, locked him in there. And then the guy in town raised goats. They took his goats about 25 miles away and traded them for another herd of goats and swapped them. But they got caught because they was pulling that plow and putting it in there, and one of the boys cut his hand and bled. So it was a giveaway. And that cow just tore that principal's office all to pieces. I didn't do that either. Too young. I was a good little boy, wasn't I?
Oh, I'm sure you were.
Mom wouldn't let me out of the house.
They weren't there about the same in Agra.
Yeah.